Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So for today on #mulamonday, I have made this makeup look for you using the Sweet Peach Too Faced palette. What I've kind of decided I'm going to do is on Mondays, #mulamondays, use my high-end, more expensive palettes to make up a look. And then on Fridays, I'm going to do #Affordable Fridays, like that, Affordable Fridays, for my drugstore looks. And then Wednesdays will be #Wildcard Wednesday. I might not post every Wednesday, but when I do, it's going to be something like BoxyCharm, swatches, hauls, first impressions, that kind of thing. So if there is anything that you want me to use specifically, just comment down below and let me know. And if you would like to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Alright y'all, we are going to start off by priming our eyes. I use the Tarte concealer to do that. Jumping into the palette, I am taking Peaches and Cream on a fluffy blending brush, just a big old brush, and blending that out all over my eye right on top of that concealer. Next, I'm going to pick up Georgia on the same brush and just blend that out all over the top part of my eye. This is going to be my transition shade. And then we're going to take the shade Puree. I'm going to go onto a slightly smaller blending brush, and that's going to go on the higher part of the crease area. Next, we take the shade Summer Yum, and I'm showing you right here that I'm using a more defined crease brush. I want that to go right into my crease, right underneath that last shade Puree that we just did. The video is going to move kind of fast, but don't think that I'm not blending a ton. I just, for the sake of time, skip that out. So if you feel like you're just blending way more than me, you're not, you're just not seeing it as much as I did it. But trust me, I was blending. Next, I'm going to take the shade Bless Her Heart. I love the name of that color. And I'm going to put it on this flat shader brush, but first I'm going to spray it with I just had setting spray, so that's what I used because I really wanted to make this green shade just as vivid as I could get it. I'm just going to pat that all over my entire eyelid. Going back in with that same more precise crease brush, not putting any more of that Summer Yum on it, just what's left, and blending it out so there's no harsh lines. Then I take the shade Tempting, and onto this brush right here from Morphe, I'm just patting that very slowly and lightly right onto the outer corner of my eyes. Go slow with this, you don't want to darken it up too much. You can always add, but it's really hard to take away. And I slowly just kind of work that up just a little bit more into my crease. I'm going to pick up the shade Luscious, and on that other side of that flat shader brush, I'm just going to put that right very lightly in the center of my eyelid, just to add a little something something. Picking up my Sigma Gel Liner, I'm just going to create a very small wing. I really like the way the gel eyeliner looks, but it is a lot of work. I feel like you constantly have to dip back in, and it's very time consuming, so this is not something I typically do, but for the sake of the way I wanted this to look, I went ahead and did it anyway. I'm going to take some White Peach onto a small flat brush and just highlight my brow bone. Now I'm picking up my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I love the way this stuff feels on my skin. It is so nice. And then going with my Sweet Peach, what am I thinking of? Foundation, oh my gosh. My Sweet Peach Foundation and this Kabuki brush from Sigma. I love this expensive brush. It's expensive, but it was worth it. And I might be getting a little bit too light for this shade. Right now I'm in the shade Porcelain, but you know what, I made it work anyway. Going back in with my favorite Tarte concealer. I love putting on concealer. I just like feeling like a little warrior and just painting my face. I don't know why, but I think it's so fun. Gotta hide those little red spots that won't ever seem to go away. I used to think concealer was totally unnecessary until I started doing it regularly, and now I just can't stop doing it. Picking back up the palette and going in with Puree, just taking a flat like kind of liner brush and lining the bottom waterline, and then going with Summer Yum on a small dense little brush, just buffing that out. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This was my favorite eyeliner of all time. I got it a few years ago as a gift from Sephora, and I think it's kind of dried out now because I actually had to light this on fire to get it to go on my eyes at all. It would just not work, which is kind of sad. I guess I need to go buy some more. So instead I picked up that flat brush and went in with the shade Tempting again, just to darken it up because I could not get it to get dark for anything. Going in with my Tarte mascara. I got this very recently when they went on sale for their birthday. This was my favorite one. I got 3 and I really love this. You can literally feel it combing your eyelashes. It feels so weird and cool. My favorite contour, Wet n Wild, with this brush. This is like my favorite all the time. Can't find anything else that I love, and it's such a good price. And then picking up my butter bronzer and this brush right here. Just gonna bronze the skin. I cannot use this without smelling it. This and the Sweet Peach palette just smells so good. Picking up this blush color called Amaretto from the Jaclyn Hill little collection right there with Becca. This is my favorite blush that I've ever had. I just really love the way it goes on my skin. And I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I use this highlighter almost every single day. I just kind of use it as like a base highlighter, and then I'll leave it that way if I want a natural look. But when I want to be really extra, I will always pop it on with something more blingy, which is what I'm about to do here in a second. And I always put a little bit on my forehead and chin, and I put so much on that I started choking. And yeah, I like to use it for, everything. This seriously is my favorite. Gonna grab this Ofra highlighter. And this weird little brush that I got in a Morphe subscription. I think it was supposed to be for my eyelashes, but I've never used it for that. I've always used it to highlight right at the tip of my cheekbones and everything else. I'm going to pick up this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Barracuda. I don't really know why I went with this color. I think I just wanted to put it on because it's so pretty, even though it's not what I normally would have done with this look. I would have just picked probably a neutral. I actually ended up picking up the shade Strut here in a second and put it on to kind of ombre it with it. If I was wearing this out, which I wasn't, I would have probably just put only Strut on. But I just kind of wanted to see where the lip combo would go, and I actually ended up really liking it. Gonna take the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. I love just spraying my face. There's just something so rewarding about it. Alright, so that completes this look. Thank y'all so much for watching. please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.